welcome back to another vlog. I thought I'd do a day in the life, lockdown diary day, whatever day you call it. I just thought I'd show you what I do throughout the day. It's that simple, and it's not over exciting either. I've been up actually a couple of hours. It's dark when I get up, so I couldn't film when it was dark, so I've waited for it to get dark. I've waited for it to get light this morning. What do? I have at least 3 cups of tea is what I do. I love this cup. It's cold on the outside and keeps your tea hot. It was a Christmas present. Don't know if you've seen what I got for Christmas on film, but yeah, and I really like it. A good 3 cups of tea before I even move out of the front room in the mornings. And my face, it needs time to wake up. Does anyone else find that? Us women in our 50s, we wake up and it's like my face just needs that time to wake up and it starts to look human again. Or is it just me? I don't know. Yeah, so I normally get up. I love getting up early in the morning. I get up between 5:30 and 6:30, and the first thing I do is shove the news on. I watch that for about half an hour with my first cup of tea. I don't do anything else, and then I grab the PC and I do some admin on the PC, some emails maybe, just general admin stuff, really easy, quite relaxed, and then I get ready and I go for my morning walk. I don't know, I'm obviously not using up the energy that I was before lockdown, because I'm going for this good walk every morning now, and I still seem to be putting on weight, so I don't know why that is. And I can only assume that it's because I'm just not using the energy. I'm not eating any differently to how I was before lockdown. So, and it's getting on my nerves. It really is getting on my nerves. I'm just going to have to eat less, I think. Eat less maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll go for the morning walk soon, and then I'll get home and then I'll get ready and I'll start my day of vlogging. Working on the PC, doing some bits and pieces, filming, and that's about it. If you can hear snoring, it's Chuzzle next to me actually, because I know you can't see her in the picture. That's what the dogs do. They get up, they get me up, and once we're all up, they go in the garden for a quick 2 minutes, not even that, and then they come in and they go back to sleep and I'm wide awake. Have you got any pets that do that? Yes, so that's it. That's the start of the day. Let's see how we get on. You might have got a glimpse of the kitchen actually while I was making my tea, but that is not how the kitchen's going to be. At the moment there's no one coming in to finish the kitchen because of the lockdown. Dee and I, we went out and bought some cheap white worktops and put those over the unit so that we can just use it as a functioning kitchen until it's safer for people to come in. And I cannot wait to get that kitchen finished, but all will be revealed. But anyway, yeah, I've got on one side of the kitchen I've got half a black worktop, the original, half a white worktop. It's really like a patchwork kitchen at the moment. So yeah, that's not the kitchen yet. that's the bed made. There's nothing better, is there, than getting in a well-made bed at the end of the day. So now I'm just gonna go and make some toast. I might have scrambled eggs on toast. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have this morning, or cereal. And then I'm gonna do my face, do the morning routine. Right, I've had a few requests about hair, so I thought I'd jump in the shower and wash my hair, and this morning I'll take you through how I do my hair. It really is no big deal. I guess I could do a whole video on colour, what I use, but I just thought today I'd quickly run you through what I do. So I've washed it, and I always leave it to nearly dry, and then I just whiz it over the dryer, literally just whiz the dryer over it. And now I'm just going to section the front. These are the only pieces that I actually dry. And that's it. So I'm going to run you through it quick. Little bit of information. I use two brushes. I use a normal bristle brush, and then I use one of these. It's just out of Primark. I guess I should have cleaned them first, but I don't know about you. At my age, my hair's flying out all the time. I use this one for smoothing. They take a little bit of getting used to. It did me. But I love it for my fringe, so that's what I use that for. I've got lots of kinks in my hair. Look, you can, if I left my hair to dry naturally, it would be quite curly, but the dryer blows it out. So under here I've got kinks, and that's what I'll get these out with. So always use a good clip. So I've clipped that up, and I'm just going to pull these kinks out. I just literally, it's as if I'm going to dry it all under. I don't worry about curling. The tongs or the rollers will do that for me, so I don't worry too much about styling. So basically that's all I'm doing, is just creating that little frame. The less we work on our hair the better, right? I mean, I've got really frizzy dry hair, so I have to be quite careful. And I love my hair when it's tonged, or you know, the barrel ringlets, but it's not good for my hair. I don't do it often. Most times I use just heated rollers, so I'm going to show you how to put them on in a minute. Just get these kinks out. is it. So that underneath has just given that extra bit of body and bounce. That is literally all I do. Now I'm going to take you and put my rollers in, and I'll show you how I do that. One thing about rollers, sometimes I'll leave a little bit just loose at the front, and I'll go over that little bit with the tongs. When the rollers come out, I normally go over it just a little bit with the tongs to make it look so not set, if you like, because rollers can do that. So let's go and put the rollers in. These are the rollers that I use. They're Babyliss Pro. I use all those red large ones at the back there. I never use the white or the yellow. It's just the red and the blue. I find these red ones get really hot for some reason. They're fine for the back, and I might just put one of these red ones in my fringe just for about 30 seconds. That's all that it needs. So I'm going to show you how I put these rollers in. I keep all my pins in this little lidded pot in my drawer. Right, so I always start at the crown. I never have a proper parting, and you can see there that my roots are going to need doing soon. I'm completely grey. So I'm taking one section. Let's raise that up a little bit. So I'm taking one section, grab a red roller, comb the hair first, take it as near to the ends as possible. Right, now if I just rolled that down, all that hair is going to fall off the end, so just do that and that won't happen. Just a little zigzag motion, and I just do them all under, straight down. There's no flicking up. I don't worry about it too much, how straight the sections are or how even they are. So I do two like that. Just try and get it right to the ends. Zigzag. So that's going under, and you always put the pin in the opposite way. So now that pin will go up, otherwise your rollers will fall out. Right, so I've got two there, and now I'm going to split it down the middle. Another red roller. And now I'm going to twist this one into the middle. These rollers create a nice little bit bounce and I wouldn't say curl with these red ones. It's just more of a wave. You've most probably noticed my hair's never that curly at the back. I'm doing the other side into the middle. It's not easy when you haven't got a mirror. Taking that into the middle, and I'm rolling it in so the pin goes the opposite way, that way. That's it. Now I'm going to go back up to the crown, and here I've got quite a thick section. That's actually a little bit too thick. This one I will roll backwards, get it as close to the ends as possible because that will stop the frizz. Roll back, zigzag if you feel like it's going to come over the edge. Firm, nice and firm, quite tight, because I always loosen up with the rollers. So your pin's going to come towards you now because you've done the roller back. Always the opposite way. So now I'm going to take a chunk from there and finish off the back. These will all go towards the back. these heated rollers, they do take a little bit of practice. Right, let's start on this side. But once you've got the hang of them, they are so quick and easy to use. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, you can be putting your face on while these are literally doing your hair. That's one thing that I like about heated rollers. And they're not killing your hair as much like tongs do. Right, let's do one on the top there. Just go across with my finger. Roll that back. That's it. I'll try and do each side even, so if I put one in there, I will then put one in there. If you do all that side first and then all that side, you're not getting the heat to all of it, are you? So the rollers on this side would only be in for 5 minutes. I just find it such an easy way to do your hair. Now I'm going to put a red roller in here, and this bottom piece, it will come out quite straight, so I'll most probably use tongs. Any pieces that don't quite look right, I will go over with tongs. Right, now take a straight section down the side there. There you go. And that one will go back. Actually, I'll take that a little bit thicker. I don't worry if hair falls out, because like I said, I can always go over it with the tongs after. Sorry, I keep disappearing. My rollers are on the chest of drawers and I can't film there, so I'm having to move about a little bit. That's it. One here. Now I'll leave these bits and I'll go over them with the tongs most probably. In fact, the front of my hair there is actually really dry, and I'm thinking it's because I keep going over it with the tongs, and I need to stop doing that. I love straight hair, but my hair unfortunately just does not like being straight. I can dry it straight, I can straighten it, and as soon as any humidity gets to it, that is goodbye hair, and it just doesn't look like it's been done. I gave up trying to have straight hair years ago. This is how my hair likes to work, and so that's what I do. Right. Oh. That red roller's just going to go in the front there for about 30 seconds. I'm not even going to pin it. It's actually that hot that I find it hard to touch. So I'll just leave that in. About 30 seconds, keep rollering. And that's it. There you go. You can done already, but it gives a lovely smooth effect. Right, so that is how I do the rollers. So now I'm going to get myself sorted and I'll come back when I'm going to take them out. Right, I've finished putting my face on and now I'm going to take these rollers out. I always make sure they're cool first. Sometimes you can blast them with a If you have curls that don't stay in very well, you could blast it with a cold hairdryer, and even a spray of hairspray before you take them out. Just let it dry off. I find that sets it quite well as well. So I'm just going to take them out, and you will think that it looks quite bouffant. I would say my hair just takes about 10 minutes to settle, if you like. I'll just run my fingers through it, and like I said, then I'll go through the tongs. There'll be some bits that don't look quite right, but this is way quicker than sitting there tonging all of your hair. So while my hair's been doing, I've just got my base on, and it just seems to work for me. I've been doing this for years and years, and my hair doesn't take so long to dry now because it's like half the volume that it used to be. As we get older, that's what happens, isn't it? So there you go, curly. Now I'm going to shake it and it's going to go poof, and then a little while after that I'll run my fingers through it, and then I'll go through the tongs. So literally just shaking the hair. I've got a mirror here. Now see what I mean about how bouffant it is? We don't want that. Very 80s. But like I said, in a minute that will settle down. Take you back to the tongs and we'll finish it off. Right, so let's move over a little bit. So now I'm gonna just start running my fingers through it, and you'll see that it will start straightening pretty much straight away. Now I hate this wingy bit, and this is where the tongs come in. This is a little bit flat under here, so I'll go over the tongs with that. The tongs I'm using are again Babyliss Pro. These actually get quite hot as well, and they just heat up. I find these so easy to use. Look, normal tongs. I can't be doing all that finger burning where you've got to wrap it around the barrel. I like the old-fashioned stuff. Why not? I'll have to get my clip. Right, remember what I said about this underneath will go straight? So I always do that little underneath bit. And I don't go right to the root of the hair. I'll run it through and go about halfway. There we go, that's that one done. Where's the wingy bit? That's not right. I feel that's laying a little bit flat to the head, so I'll go to the root and turn, pull out, and that's it, done. And that will just give that little lift from that root. Considering this is just a spend the day with me, this vlog's long already. I've got so much to do today. I've got to do some filming for stories. I know I've got some deliveries come that I'm looking forward to opening. And then I've got to write a blog post, do some admin. It just, my day's pretty much always full. In fact, I worry sometimes about how I'm going to get on when we're out of lockdown. I'm wondering how I'm going to cope. Right, yes, that underneath bit didn't get done. So I'm going to roll that forward. Do some back, some forward. It really doesn't matter. I think alternate, it can just make it look a little bit more natural and less set. So you've got that wingy bit. That is pretty much it. I try not to keep these tongs in for long at all because, like I said, I don't want to dry my hair out any more than they are. There you go. It's just those couple of bits make all the difference. And so that's it. Done. This is what you always see. I don't do anything to that bag, and it's just a wavy mess basically. I don't really care. I mean, I know you should care what your hair looks like, but I'm not worried about it being a whole bouffant of curls. I prefer it to just wave, and it just seems to blend in with this front bit. Yes, that's how it's done. Right, so I've been working. This is the day of my life, as I said I would share with you. I've just done an Instagram reel and a film for outfit of the day. Let me just put you down. Actually, so this is the outfit. I'm absolutely loving this Cotton Traders blazer, and I've belted it this time. I've got JD Williams jeans on and these boots, which are Cala. They're just flat. They're so comfortable. Jumper is Woolovers, and that's it. Here's the Devastation. What else did I share? Oh, new perfume. I'm absolutely loving this new perfume, Cult 51. I don't know if you can see that on there. It's absolutely beautiful. I can hear Chuzzle trotting about. And the sunglasses that are from Peepers. These are 1.5 prescription, and I'm so pleased with them. I really like them. So that's what I've been up to so far. Right, I've just had this massive box from Dunelm turn up while I was doing that story, and I've only ordered a couple of little bits. I don't know why they've sent such a big box, but I thought I'm going to film this and open it actually on stories, so I thought I'd let you join as well. So I'm just going to set up and we'll film this as well. There must be a lot of packaging within this box, which is very unnecessary, I think. Let's have a look. Yep, as I thought. Look how much packaging is in this box. Wow. There's just tons. One box. It is glass, mind you. They're both glass. Oh, it's pretty. It's just ordered up. Let's put you on a tripod. Yeah, I mean, I know it's glass, but Wow, that is a lot of packaging, lot. It just goes on forever. Yes. So, new tray for my room. It's lovely actually. This is by Dorma, and it caught my eye. I've actually got the candle holder as well. I bought this a while ago and I thought that just matched. Well, they do, they are intended to go together. Yes, I'm really pleased. It's pretty. That will look nice on my desk. Lovely. Really pleased with that. And this should be a butter dish for the kitchen. There's just so much nothing. Glass butter dish. It's very heavy. I can't wait to be able to go back out to the shops again. Kitchen's nearly finished. I'll be able to share that soon, hopefully. I haven't even shared the bathroom yet. I need to get a post out for that. And that's what was inside there. It's just a plain butter dish. I love it though, look, £11. Love it. From Dunelm. Very nice. So that's what was in the box. A butter dish. I love it though. These are both from Dunelm. I'll link them below actually. £11 and it's glass. And I'm such a big glass lover, anything glass, and that just caught my eye. I needed a new one because I broke the last one. A little tray, which is for up here to go on the desk for putting bits and pieces on. It's good for flat lays for the Instagram, and it just looks pretty, doesn't it? I really like it. It's from the Dorma range. As I was just saying on the Instagram, I've got the candle as well. I bought this a while ago, I think I featured that. So they match nicely together. Really pleased with those. Right, after all that faffing about, what have I done? I've done an outfit for Instagram. I've done glasses from Peepers for Instagram. I've done the unboxing of Dunelm for Instagram, and I think I've earned a cup of tea. Really pleased with this little tray. It's going to be lovely to put bits and pieces on. Just throwing a couple of bits on there at the moment, but I'd like to display it properly. Really lovely. Actually, I'm going to put my new perfume on there. I've just received this Cult 51 beautiful smelling perfume. I don't get on with a lot of perfumes because of my allergies, but I smelt this when they sent the face creams that I'm trialling at the moment, and I said, wow, what is that on the tissue paper? And they said, oh, it's our perfume. So there you go, pride of place. It is beautiful. I wish I could let you smell it. We need a scratch and sniff, don't we? Right, so I'm just going to get on with some work now. Time to crack on. I've tidied up, so we're pretty tidy. Need to put that coat away. Oh, hair towel, that's got to go away. Coat's got to go away. The plant, look, we've got one new little stem. It's just starting to come back. Needs a new pot, I think. Gone a bit rotten. All the bits and pieces. Yeah, so we're nearly done. And oh, Mum, if you ever wonder who this is, because her picture's always there, that is Mum. Oh, and that's Dad. Right, so that's it, more or less done. I've got the PC on now. This is where I'll be for the rest of the day until I do dinner. And yeah, that's it. I'm just editing another film. I've got a blog post to edit for the Cotton Traders corduroy blazer, and I've got some emails to do. Actually, I'm just in the throes of sorting out a new piece of glass for this desk that's only just over a year old. If you see the room renovation, this was the first room that we did because I needed it for work, and yeah, quite worrying. It stains easy with makeup, so I thought I'm gonna spray paint it, and then I've got a glass top on order for it, and that will cure that. It was an expensive table actually. It was a lot taller than this when I bought it, and I've had it cut down and the wheels put on. But it was an expensive table. It's supposed to be like a kitchen island type table. So yeah, I've got to do that. I look forward to that coming. Yeah, so I'm just going to carry on working now. I'm going to leave it actually here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not much to look at really, is there? But I hope you found the hair tips handy. I've had a few of you ask questions, and if you need to know anything, just comment and I'll get back to you. It'd be lovely to hear from you actually. So see you next week.